How do you get your chest so big? Well, I'm going to take you on a chest workout with me. All right, so first thing I want to say is that I didn't record it, but we did start off with some decline cable flies. And usually I work out solo dolo, but I have a friend that's been kind of getting into the gym more and wanting some tips. So he's coming along with me as well, as y'all will see him here and there in the videos. Okay, so starting off, we're going to go with the incline dumbbell press. Currently, what I'm trying to work on is doing a split between 1 week I'll do like barbell, the next week I'll do dumbbells. So one thing I do want to point out as I'm doing this movement is I'm always wanting to control the weight and not let the weight control me. And as you can see there, I had to drop the weight for a few seconds and then I had to catch my breath. And then we try to finish up strong with the set. So I usually try to typically go between like 10 to 15 reps, depending on the body part and, just that day. Remember earlier I said I use them solo dolo. Well, I will say this is the time where it comes in handy having a gym partner. Okay, so next we go into some decline some decline dumbbell presses. You might not be able to see it, but I do have little 10 pounds under the bench right at the beginning of it, or whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, he comes in right on cue when I'm pretty much at failure. Next, we have to take the pump cover off. And then we're going to finish this set with the 55s. Once again, I always tell people it's not about how much weight it is as much as it is, the quality of reps. And as you can see here, I am struggling with the 55s. I am burnt out. Like, this is a true failure, as I like to call it. So next we went up in weight, went up to the 60s. And when I tell y'all I was dead, like, there was no reviving my chest after this point. Like, everything after this was just torture. So another thing I want to point out is basically, like, in case you're wondering where you should feel this movement. So first of all, you should feel it throughout your whole chest, but mainly between like your lower chest and like the middle. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'll circle it. Next, what y'all about to see is your boy go to failure once again and again and again. Why am I doing this to myself? Because I want that Arnold chest, all right? I don't call myself Chocolate Arnold for nothing. So I had to drop the weight, catch my breath. I said my breath. And then we're going to try to finish this set out strong. Okay, so the next thing we jumping into is some cable flies. So what I like to do is basically when I'm going down, I'd like to try to squeeze. Like, I try to aim for like my navel area. Another thing I did want to point out is with these, I did 3 sets, going up in weight each time. And basically on everything we did tonight, it was either 3 sets, sometimes it was 2. Okay, so the next thing we're going to get into is the pec deck machine. I don't know about y'all, but I have like a love-hate relationship with this machine, mainly because for me, it's kind of awkward to set up with the height adjustment. And if y'all know, the machines don't have like a height adjustment like recommendations. So you kind of almost have to like just figure it out. But for me, some things like when it comes to this, it's kind of still awkward even after almost 10 years of lifting. So as you can see, basically I'm starting with my hands around the grip, but as I'm coming up, I like to almost do it like I'm doing a fly and open my hands a little bit to try to squeeze. So I didn't record it after this, but after this we did a flat bench, and that was going to conclude this chest workout.